So this is the chicken coop so far. Just got done mounting the nesting box, and I still have to glue the seam here, so it's a little flimsy, but once it's glued it'll be fine. I'll probably put a board there just to stabilize it as well. And there's that, and then there's the main body of it. Here's the door. Gotta sand it down a little bit. I ended up putting the hinges on the other side. I was prepared to put the hinges over here, and so there's a little piece of wood that's in the way if I want to have it seat all the way in there. Just that little tiny piece of wood. And this whole thing is, I believe it's a little over 8 feet long, and it's a total of 47 inches high. So the space in here is 4 feet. And then we used the old barden siding that was on the front of my bar that I wasn't using anymore. And I originally put the door with the hinges down there. You can see where those two holes are. And it turned out that there wasn't enough clearance when we opened up the door. We weren't able to get right up into the coop the way we wanted. So, and Anna didn't know that I was making the whole side that opened up, even though I told her I was going to. She just thought it was only halfway. But yet, if you're going to make a door, might as well make it a little bit too big than too small. So that hinges nicely there. And it sits in there. And then we've got these two latches here, and here, which will actually move over here. These are still left from when we had the hinges down over here and here. But then we got these nice coon-proof, and no, that's not a racial comment, but we got these nice coon-proof locks. I don't think they're going to be able to figure out to do this and then this and all that jazz, and well, hopefully they can't, but I don't know. If they're having them do this, I don't know. Not sure if they'll be able to do it, but it'll be hard for them to stand up here anyways. And then we also have other carabiners too, but here's the other latch here. So we'll unlatch this here. And open it up, and then there's the nesting box that I built. It's the inside. I still need to put a floor in there. Though we'll have a floor right on top of those ripped 2x2s, so that way they have a nice little pocket of air between the outside and the nesting box. That way it's nice and warm. And then this board here, we were a little short on OSB. The whole goal of this project was to build this coop for as little as we possibly could. But if you look on, there's a website, it's called mypetchicken.com. If you look at a chicken tractor that's just about the same as this, same size, same material, it's not pressure treated or anything like that, it's going to cost just about $1,000. And we right now are at $200 for the whole tractor. Really, what cost a lot of money wasn't really the wood. It was this gosh darn hardware. I mean, it's like $350 for a dang hinge. And, you know, you get 6 hinges. You know, that's $18 right there, and you got $50 in wood. And then you got the locks and all that jazz. But here's all the spare wood and everything. And then the molding. The molding was expensive because Anna wants it nice and trimmed. So we'll get it nice and trimmed here. And then this opening right here, take these boards off. These were spacers for a clamp. But this board right here, I'm actually going to build a frame. And I'm going to take, instead of buying plexiglass, I've got some of my old windows that I took out there. And I got a nice little glass cutter, and we'll go ahead and cut the glass and get that window. So it'll look all nice and pretty. And so Anna will enjoy this chicken tractor, and then we're going to put 4 holes. We're going to put a hole there, a hole there, a hole there, and then a hole there. And we're going to put some stainless steel bolts that I still have left over from when I was making the hydrogen stuff. And then we'll grab some old lawnmower, not old lawnmower wheels, but lawnmower wheels from Harbor Freight, and we'll put the lawnmower wheels on that, and then we'll just be able to lift it up when we're done. And then this, of course, will be enclosed, the front, and then we'll have an 8-inch by 12-inch door. And then I originally was going to use some of this thick board for their ladder, but we'll have to go to Plan B or something like that. I don't know. We'll use some other wood, but yep. Oh, and by the way, that's the new design to the antenna, and I'm getting Toledo without a problem with it being that low off the roof line, and a bunch of stuff and trees and everything in the way. So Toledo's not too bad picking it up. So I'm getting Toledo, Canton, Columbus, and all that jazz. And there's my nice little crossbow target out there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Whoa. Yes. Okie doke. Oh, go get it. They're putting on a show for their grandpa. Come here, boys.